Welcome to October the 18th. I'll start from 2017, work back to 2013, and see what happens. Don't give up on hope. Fight to live. Life is sweet. Life is worth it. There's enough tragedy which will end it, but every day you can live and suck the marrow out of life, unless you're a left-winger and celebrate death. In Victoria, Premier Dan Andrews is trying to provide certainty to death by passing a bill for euthanasia. Advocates claim it is safe from abuse. Overseas studies show that wherever implemented, it has been abused. It is not the terminally ill who are using it, but the sad and lonely. Killing sad and lonely people is not the appropriate response to their problems. Euthanasia is only good for the democratic process which will end Dan Andrews ALP government in Victoria. The bill is on a knife edge on the Victorian Parliament, with the ALP deputy leader suggesting an amendment which might stymie it, or might not. Another death worshipper is the unlikely Bergdahl. Former Taliban detainee, Bergdahl was a private who walked out of the U.S. Army base, disgusted at how the army was being run. He was captured by Taliban and used as a pawn, and Obama traded some Gitmo detainees for Bergdahl's freedom. It is said U.S. soldiers died looking for Bergdahl. It is also suggested that Taliban targeted U.S. troops in the months following Bergdahl's capture. Young people get confused by politics. The press don't help, and Obama sent the wrong signals whenever he could. Service in Iraq was a good thing. Atrocities are not. But Beau did not detail atrocities, but referenced them in an email to his dad before deserting. Beau left after he did not like the new platoon sergeant. Beau claimed he knew of atrocities leaving him sick, like running over Afghan youths in armored vehicles. But maybe there is no difference between accidents and deaths of combatants? Beau's solution was not a good one. The left celebrates death and abandons people in need, as with giving $100 trillion to corrupt AGW hysterics and taking it from the world's poorest. Turnbull has a plan to contribute to the $100 trillion through a carbon tax. It will make power more expensive, but Turnbull says it will be cheaper. Power is set to falter in Victoria this summer because of bad government policy. But the outrageous has been banning of a Halloween costume because it was named to be Anne Frank. The outrageous exploitation of Anne must stop. She was abandoned by the left when, by acting, she might have been saved. The outfit is okay, but the association is wrong. The ALP are failing in Victoria. As a third member resigns under corruption allegations regarding expenses, Dan Andrews' government is running out of puff. But the election is still some 400 days away. So Andrews is launching his energy into renewal by supporting banning plastic shopping bags. Banning plastic bags won't help anyone or anything, but can make Dan feel better even though he can't kill anyone yet. Note the irony. Andrews supports euthanasia, but opposes capital punishment. Harm minimization fails as drugs take a toll. Trump is expected to act soon on the issue, declaring that every month the U.S. is experiencing a 911 from drug deaths, but it isn't only death which scars drug users. The Me Too hashtag is getting a workout post-Weinstein. I'm a sex abuse victim. My childhood, such as it was ended by a family friend and exploited by my mother. I've been abandoned by family. I have sympathy for the actresses and hopefuls exploited by Weinstein. I may not agree with them on their politics, but I do not feel they deserve the abuse. Trade union corruption in Australia's extensive unions have tax-free income, control superannuation funds, and have unpoliced corrupt control of building development, making Australia the most expensive place in the world to build infrastructure. Note the corruption of the UN, who elected to HRC Qatar, Congo, and Pakistan. 3 excellent places to oversee women's rights. Diwali, the Indian Festival of Lights, New Year has begun. May your year be prosperous and blessed.